Hello, I am John von Hobbe. I am introducing you to a period, French Louis XVI period room. I would say almost everything in here is Louis XVI, and some of it is period from Paris, circa 1800. For instance, the mirror is outstanding. The bed agrees with it, but it's probably 100 years later. There's a piece of country French over in that corner. This chair is gilt with 23 karat gold and has evolved to be part of this collection. So as we go around the room, I can only say, keep an eye out for classic Louis XVI legs. That chair over there, this chair over here, and the two night tables either side of the bed have the classic tapered, fluted Louis XVI legs that you would expect to see. And then, of course, the mirror itself has every telltale feature you can imagine on a pier mirror, and there it is. It's kind of rare in the field of antiques to describe something as important, but it's not an exaggeration when it comes to this mirror. It is period. It is circa 1800. It could be a few years before or a few years after, but it is period Louis XVI out of Paris. They didn't do this anywhere else. And it is mercury gilt ormolu in perfect condition. The mercury gilding is intact. I restored the woodwork because it needed a bunch of little chips about the size of your pinky spliced, and you can't find them. You know, as part of what I do is to do undetectable veneer work. So in here are many splices of veneer that have disappeared. I mean, you honestly have to look for them. And why would you look for them? You just enjoy the piece. So one of the things that is truly, truly fun about this Louis XVI period mirror is that this wheel right here on the cherub's chariot is reticulated and actually turns. It is mounted on a gilt brass screw. Isn't that cool? Oh my goodness. So if we ever do get close-ups of this, you know, we've got the Sun Kings, which are indicative of Louis XVI, and the torches. And the quality of these particular pieces of ormolu right here, the gilt bronze, are so detailed that they're more likely to be found in a jeweler's shop than on a piece of furniture, and yet here they are. So, to be enjoyed, to be enjoyed. Period Louis XVI mirror. This chair, I know it's 23 karat gold because I put it on there about 40 years ago. We imported the tapestry from Paris. Louise Gallio, a neighborhood gal who imported tapestries, said, I can get you a set of embroidered fabric that is intended for that kind of a chair. And my upholsterer, Rick Ricchini, best upholsterer on the planet. You can tell by looking at the lines of that piece that not just any upholsterer did it. He was the finest upholsterer possibly on the East Coast, possibly in the country. And he was in the Philadelphia area at the time. And that's just a gem. That chair is a gem. And as we go around the room, this is actually an American armoire with, we're not trying to fake it here. Anyone who knows style would not describe that as a French armoire. However, it's got wonderful Santo Domingo mahogany in it, and it's got genuine from out of New York City genuine ormolu mounts on it. So it's kind of fun, and it accommodates a lot of sweaters, let me tell you. This is a sweet little night table, but the main thing I wanted you to see over here, beside this bergère, which is clearly, correctly Louis XVI, with feathers in the pillow. This sconce weighs about 60 pounds. It requires a pretty special anchor in the wall in order to hold it up. But that's so correct in this room, and I just thought you should note that. The only other thing we haven't got to yet is the Country French chest of drawers, which is appropriate to have in the room. Let's face it, unless you're a Louis XVI, not every piece is going to be period. At Versailles, I'm sure every single piece in the room was period, but if you were someone who had just furnished your home somewhere around Paris in the decades after Louis XVI was at Versailles, you probably would have 8 out of 10 pieces would be precisely Louis XVI, and there you've got the one country piece to accommodate your clothing. So it's really an elegant room, and we are offering the entire room in one stroke. Give me an email or a call or wherever we post this with a dear friend of mine, and we will arrange to put you together. And I think you will enjoy the hell out of it. Okay, take care. Bye.